another quick vlog video from your boy Terry. We just got to get a few things off our chest, you know what I mean? So first off, as far as sponsors go and getting people to sponsor your car and help you out, these things are very mediocre at best, you know. I'll put in a few things here and there, a few back and forths between me and a few other potential sponsors for the car. I'm not talking sponsors. Well, hey, you give me this, and I'll for free, and I'll take that, put it on my car, and use it and rep your brand. No, we're talking partial sponsorships. I'm paying for the parts still, and still repping your stuff, and still doing reviews, and still putting all your parts and your name brand in my YouTube videos, my Instagram. Just between my Twitter and my Instagram, right there is 1,200 followers right there. So, I mean, I'm not asking for anything for free, is pretty much what I'm saying. So, anyway. So we have one potential out of maybe 6 or 7 that I put out. We got one potential, and that was Brian Crower. Now, I'll go and get into that a little bit in detail a little bit later as far as their brand names and the reviews. If anybody knows anything about them or anything like that, please let me know, comment below, and let me know what you think. But I've already done research and stuff like that. But anyway, I'll get into that here in a little while. So yeah, we put in about 7 of those. We've got our rear disc brakes, GSR rear disc brakes. We've got all our stuff that we ran down last time. Plus we got some new stuff. Hopefully, we will have a fully built head before June. We will have a fully built head with stage 3 cams and Super Tech valves. I already have Ferrera 5000 valves. So, and I'm just gonna stay stock valve guides. So I did order some Ferrera 5000. I was gonna go 6000, but they said the only difference between the 5000 and the 6000 was just the strength of the, not per se the strength of the metal, but the type of metal, I guess. So it could be the strength of the metal. But anyway, I'm not planning on, for all motor, it's good. I'm not going boost or anything like that. I'm not looking at going turbo, or supercharged. So anyway, so yeah, the K24EG, we got that. We've got a few other things. So we're gonna be hopefully built head. We've got the exhaust now the way we want it. We've got a few other things. This Saturday, March 3rd, we will be hitting the track. Today is the 25th, February 25th. So yeah, Saturday, March 3rd, we'll be hitting the track, and we're going to see what numbers we run. So we're going to be doing probably an all-day YouTube live. Not all day, probably a couple hour or an hour YouTube live video of me at the track, going down the track, stuff like that, So, but anyway, back to Brian Crower, stay to the sponsorships and stuff like that. I put into Brian Crower, K-Mod, Nice Ones, High Boost, let's see, what else? Who else did I put into? Let's see, Tada, because someone told me about the cams. Their cams were really good. But I put into Drag Cartel, which is the one I really wanted, was the Drag Cartel. So, but, like I said, That's mediocre at best, you know. What I don't get is how could stage drop-in cams be 900, okay, and 3.2s be 1,000 or 1,100? That, I mean, another 200 more? Are you serious? That's it? That's a little mind-boggling to myself. So, you know, I go get the whole goddamn the whole setup, the whole valve train and everything, the whole valve train setup and everything for well, at least the SuperTech dual valve springs and 92 pounders or 95 pounders and the drag cartel cams for about 1,400. That's what that comes down to. And then the Ferrera valves came out to about 170 for all 16, both sides, intake and exhaust. Standard size. I did not order oversized by 1 millimeter or anything like that. Just because I'm going to the K20 head, I'm not doing the K24 head. K24 head doesn't have as good as flow as the K20A2 head. So that's why I'm not doing the K24 head. So like I said, anything you guys disagree with or anything like that in the bottom comments, please let me know. There's a lot of guys out there that are good, that'll tell you some stuff, that are trying to, you know, I don't know if they know what they're talking about or, you know, how long they've been in the cars, but there's a little about myself. I've been in the Honda since I was yay high. You know what I'm saying? I've been into cars, period, since I was that high. Now Hondas I've been into since I got into high school. You know, I saw an Acura Integra 92, the DA. It was nasty. It was clean. Had a GSR in it. It was clean. That was my first love car. I was like, man, so I tried to get me one of those. Ended up getting a 89 Prelude with the 4-wheel steering. Boo boom, all 4 wheels. That was dope. And yeah, I was hooked ever since. Had the H22 in it, and yeah, old school. So yeah, but yeah, thought I was shit with that one. And you know, even though it was heavy as hell, yeah. Then you know, I got older and got screwed on some deals. Smartened up and decided if they could do it, that I could do it, and that I would learn how to do anything that anybody else knew how to do. And that's from now on till ever. That means whether you're doing a cement driveway or whether you're building a motor, doesn't matter. If you can do it, I could do it. It may take a little time, may take a little learning, but if you could do it, I could do it. You all can do it. We all can do it. So, just takes a little willpower and want to learn. Yeah. So, anyway, rambling. Going on. Yeah, I learned how to build motors, learned how to do all kinds of stuff, and been building. I've had, my wife can attest, I've had more Hondas than I've owned draws. Like, honestly, underwear. I've honestly had more Hondas than I've honestly owned underwear. That's the honest truth. I buy and flip cars so much. I mean, I've had so many cars. I probably could have built like 4 or 5 legit Hondas with all the cars that I've had, with the parts that each one has had on them, you know what I mean, that I could have taken off, like lower control arms, the motor here, you know, the transmission there, you know, intakes, you know, exhausts, you know, all kinds of stuff, you know, I could have made like 4 or 5 perfect race cars, you know what I mean, like legit race cars, you know, from any motor, from a ZC all the way up to a GSR, you know. Yeah, so anyway, but you live and you learn and you keep going. And this is my first K24. I built the K series. If you didn't know that myself, go back on the channel a little bit and check it out. I did everything myself. I did all of the work myself. So if anybody tells you you can't do it or you don't know how to do it, you can do it. Anybody can. So, back to the sponsorship stuff. Brian Crower, They did offer me a partial sponsorship. I'll go ahead and put that in the video and everything and let you guys see that and see our email conversation back and forth. What they told me was that they will do a partial sponsorship for like a half type of situation. And so they told me the valves that I wanted with the dual valve springs that I wanted. The dual valve springs were about 232 halved, and then halved they were 108 for each set of valves. And then the cams, which I was kind of about anyway, they want 564. Yeah, 564. So I mean, it's something to think about, you know, because I really wanted drag cartels. Now I'm gonna spend $500. I could just save up a little more and another $500-600 and get me a set of drag cartel 3.2s, which are known. You just drop those in with a set of dual valve spring, the 95s, Supertech 95s. You don't even have to use the retainers. I'm using stock retainers, which has been proven that you can use stock retainers and they work just fine. Actually, the wear goes, you can daily driven. It's actually better for daily driven use than using the polyurethane or the titanium retainers. That is a proven fact. Anybody that tells you different, we can argue that at the bottom of the comments. That's just real shit. I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, yeah. So I'm using the stock retainers, and of course the keeps. I'm using stock keeps as well. Everything OEM is always the best. Always the best. Obviously, listen. If OEM was not the best, then why are Honda and Japanese motors the top of the line, the best made motor that there is? Honda right now, still to this day, is number one in value, and even in customer satisfaction, value, even in the making of their cars. You know, a Honda motor goes 400,000 miles. I even seen one that was 510 original 1,000 miles. It's just super fucking taken care of. You know, it was just way taken care of. So Hondas are the shit. Okay, Hondas are the shit. That doesn't matter. That goes for a Honda CRV to a KTM motorcycle to a whatever those fork-wheel quad things are, whatever the Honda quads are, you know, the pilots or whatever. So yeah, but Honda OEM is the best. So OEM keeps, OEM retainers I'm keeping. I'm putting the dual valve springs and dropping in the 3.2 cams. And built head, I'm probably going to mill the head to bring my compression up from 10.5 to about 11 something. Yeah, 11, maybe 11.2, something like that. Bring it up to a little higher compression because I'm leaving it stock block. The block is staying stock. Stock block, real stock block, gang. Okay, we're gonna run 12s in real stock block, not stock block, stock sleeves and aftermarket pistons and rods. No, that's not stock block, bro. That's not stock block. Sorry to tell you. Stock block is all OEM. That's stock block. Period. So we're staying stock block OEM. And so that's going to be our plan. So we'll catch you guys March 3rd. Please tune in live. Sorry about the rambling, but I wanted you guys to get a little bit off my chest and stuff. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. And let me know what you guys think about the Brian Crower situation, sponsorships, what you guys think, yay or nay. And any guys have any comments or anything about Tata cams or Drag Cartel 3.2s or anything like that, please let me know. All right, guys.